The start of this autumn has been really busy for me, and I really didn't have much time to work on a home renovation. I just finished the main kitchen build, and my next project is to build more shelving and joinery in this area. In between work and everything else, I did manage to find some time to prep some of the timber for this. I cut all the planks to size for the recessed cupboard that's going into the lobby, and this will be my next project. It should be relatively easy, but I think that about most projects all the time, so who knows how that will actually turn out. Meanwhile, outside is changing a lot, not just the leaves on the trees, but also my vegetable garden. It's been so windy and the plastic on my greenhouse has completely ripped off. I tried to take it off completely so it wouldn't be flapping in the wind anymore. The tomato plants that were inside the greenhouse are the only vegetables I have left, and I moved them to the front of the house. The sun is now so low these days that they actually don't get much light in the vegetable garden anymore. This year I don't have much to prepare for winter, unlike last year when I needed to winterproof everything. It's probably for the best because I've been feeling very stressed about many things, and it will be nice to continue the change of seasons quietly inside. Today feels like the first cold day. Autumn started a little while ago, but I felt that chill in the air this morning, and it's been really difficult to get it going and get started. And today's actually my first day of sort of properly going back to doing DIY. I haven't done anything proper in a short while, and I'm quite excited to get going again, except for the fact that it's cold. So I put on all my winter layers, hoping for the sun to warm up a little bit. It should get a bit warmer today. So I have all of my kitchen joinery to get going with. But first, I'm actually going to make this kitchen look a lot better. I had to put in the winter windows, and now the kitchen is really ugly again. Because these windows are awful colours, as you can see. And I went out and I went on a shopping trip and I bought paint. Finally made a decision on the colours. There you go. I know that this house is going to be mostly wood, so it's going to be light until it is no longer light, but I'm also going to introduce some colour, and I really like the idea of having a very calm interior and play with a little bit more playful tones to just spice things up a little bit. One of these is actually, well, one of these is not very exciting. This is the ceiling paint. Actually, the funniest thing is when I was in a shop, I got these from Bauhaus. The guy in the paint department was telling me that this paint isn't very good. And the reason why it's funny is because it's their own brand. So my original idea was to actually make this kitchen joinery units the dark green that I have in the toilet. I really love that dark green, but as I've been living here longer and longer, and I've been living here during summer as well, that lobby area does remain very dark, and I had to just decide that it wasn't the right tone for this kitchen. The problem is that I didn't have another colour that I liked because, well, I like green and there isn't really another colour. I was thinking yellow and I couldn't find a good yellow. I was thinking beige, like a nice brown, could still be interesting. And I was always thinking a lighter green, but everybody has a light green kitchen. And it's sort of really boring. So I ended up choosing a light green. It's this very, like, it's called sage green, and it's a very grey green colour. I really like it, but I decided to get a second colour as a contrast colour, which I'm going to use for these windows and also the recessed cupboard in the lobby. And that's actually like a terracotta brown sort of colour. It is very different from anything I thought I was going to use. I might also use it for the interior doors, but I really like having these two colours together. They look really good, and I'm really excited to try this out. The reason why I like these paints, I use their dark green, and it's like an ultra matte paint. A little bit like Ferro Ball, except a fraction of the price. I really like it. I really like the effect. I love how it's really matte. I decided to have this terracotta colour to be like a medium shine. Something needs to not be matte for it to work. Hopefully that's going to be a good combination. That was a huge story. So yeah, the point of today is that I will be painting this really ugly winter windows. How do you call these? I don't know how you call them. Winter windows. Okay, I wasn't going to do this, but I decided to put a little bit of primer on here first anyways. Actually, it's not primer, it's just white paint. So, the process will take a little bit longer. No terracotta just yet. Okay, we're giving up on the whites. second layer. Yesterday I was painting inside and this brown, terracotta brownish colour really looked like a really bright, awful orange. It was not good. So let's see how we do with a second layer and what it looks like. I was quite shocked. Anyways, this is what we have. Let's hope it's not too bad. Now this is one crazy evening. I think it's going to freeze tonight. I'm going to take all my plants and bring them inside. I found out that there was a mouse in my water pump house and I have to patch up holes, but I'm afraid it's coming through the ground, which would be not easy to deal with. For now, I have all of these plants, which I'm going to take inside. So all of my tomato plants are going inside. And my sunflowers. Oh, look at that. Flowers. Look at these little plants. Well, it's definitely lighter than the sample appeared. It's a bit more orange. It's got this very distinct traditional feel to it. It's definitely different from what I sort of imagined. So, I don't know. What do you think? I mean, I think I like it. I like it, but it's definitely very different. It's definitely different.